visible outside actually. But anyhow, we don't take the render outside. Now when we take the render only inside portion, so the lights will not come outside here. Okay, yeah. So first of all, we need to create some what do we say, assets here. Okay, or else we can download and we can keep it here now. Example, for downloading we have to go to the website. Okay, archive. Okay, 3D. This is the website where you can get all the assets free. But sometimes the asset will be in 3ds Max or Cinema 4D, and some are in both mode, we can say object mode. Whenever you are having an object mode, so that you can implement in Max and Maya, Blender, and even in Cinema 4D and Houdini also. Yeah, yeah. So let's say in this one, first of all I need flower vase. So we are having option here, decorative vase. Now under decorative vase you will get these all options. Okay, now inside this one, first one I am taking this option which is there in the bottom of that window. Okay, let me take the other option. Yeah, some decorative items also I am taking in the middle. Okay, let's go to the next. So I'm taking the next option, that is books now. Okay, just click go to so this one and try to take the books option here. Books and magazines are available here. Directly you can go and you can download this option over here now. So let me download this one. Okay, now the assets which is required, first one I need this one, so I'll download this one. Now we have to see whether it is object mode is there or not here now. If it is object mode, directly we can use in Maya right now. Okay, so I'll open the folder. Okay, show folder. Immediately after downloading, after completion of downloading, I'll take this file into my project folder. Okay, let me select this one, Control X, and go to the 3D project folder, desktop. Okay, and where is the project folder? So it is in D drive actually, sorry. Okay, open this folder. Okay, so open the scene source images and try to paste it here now. Okay, I'm naming this one as flower pot, we can say. So now let's go to the next option. Let's download the other asset. No, I don't want this. I don't want this one also. We need this one. Right now we don't have object mode here, so we have to open this one in 3ds Max. Right now here we have an object mode. I'll download this one now. Okay, download. Right now here over here now. In this one, GSM, object mode, and 3ds Max. Yes, and 3D, if it is 3ds Max, FBX is if we are having FBX format, it will open in all again. Okay, so let me get this file from this one second, let me keep it open. Let's go to the show folder. Now I'll cut this portion, minimize, place it inside this one, and this is what decorative. Okay, sculpt module, we can say sculpt. Okay, now this is done. Okay, let me take the other option, that is books. We need to download the books also. Let's close this one. One second, before going to this one, here also we don't have object mode here now. We need to go to the object mode now. Yeah, let me take this second example. Here also we don't have 3ds Max in this one. Let's go back. Yeah, here object mode file is there. You can download this one. Okay, select, cut and paste it inside this one and name this as books. Okay, so 3 assets we have now. Now one more option I need to take, some lamps, table lamps, something. Okay, and one more option in this one, that is AC actually. Okay, now in the equipments, now we can see medical equipments, home appliances, office. Right now maybe in this one we should see that AC option. Yeah, it is here. We can download this one. Okay, and we need lamp also, means wall lamp, we want it on this one, so we'll take the wall lamp also. Now here also object mode is there, we can download this one. Lamps, yeah, lamps are here. Okay, before going to the lamps, let me go to the air conditions more on this one. Let's see any other good air condition is there. Right now this is not object mode. This is also not an object mode. This is also not object mode. Do you have an idea of 3ds Max? Do you have an idea of a 3ds Max? Okay, right. So you can open the file in the 3ds Max, and you can means save this as an FBX format or object mode file, so that you can import this one in this one now. Okay. Yeah. Let me see once if I get any good option here. We'll take this one and we'll convert this one to FBX format. Not good. Maybe we have downloaded. Right now this is what object mode. Let me take the other one which is not an object mode, we can see. We'll take this one. Okay. Right now it is not an object mode. Let's download. Already we have one option already. Yeah, this one. Let's see which is the one. Both are ACs only. Right now both I'm collecting in this one and come back inside this one, paste it here now. Right now I'm naming this one AC, again AC1, okay, and this one as an AC2. Okay, now we need to extract these all images separately. Okay, all the objects we need separately on this one. So right click on this one, extract to. Okay, extract each archive to separate folder now. Okay, now I'm deleting this means rar files. If you want, I'll send this file to you. Okay, now let me go with the AC option. In this one, this is the picture what we have now. In this one, we need to have an object mode file here. There is object mode here now, 3ds max file. Okay, when you place the cursor, it is MTL file, and this is what object mode file. This is the icon for object mode. Okay, so I'm selecting this one, cut. Okay, and go back. Okay, otherwise not cut, we can say, we can refresh. We'll copy this one. Why? Because next time if I want, I can use this one. Go back to the main folder. Okay, where is this interior project? 1 second. See, inside the scene option in this one, scene, I'm pasting the object here only, AC. Okay, now come back to the second object now. So this one, source images. Now AC I have taken. I need books now in this one. For the books, we need to have an object mode file again. This is what object mode. Now if you want, you can take the material and you can apply the material, but we'll keep the books directly, then later we'll apply the material on this one. Now go back, go to the scene and place it over here now. Right now book set is there, air condition set is there also. Okay, now let's go back again. Source images. Third one, decorative sculpt we are having. We can go with the sculpt option. Copy this one. Okay, go back to the scene. Okay, paste it inside the scene on this one. Okay, right now we are having figure okay, option here. Let me say this one as a sculpt model, we can see. Okay, now again source images. Now next option is what, flower pot we have. Now these are the material we are having on this one. So let me copy this first. Now if I want material, I'll apply later on, but right now just I want only object. Okay, scene and place it inside this one. Flower pot we are having, I'll remove the number over here now. Okay, same over here also, air condition. Just I'm keeping LG so that it will be remember as an AC on this one. So all the 1, 2, 3, 4 assets we have taken. Now let me import all the assets inside this one now. So first of all, now whatever assets we have created on this one, now we can see these 2 assets we have created. Okay, that I'm hiding. These monitors we have not hidden. I'm hiding these monitors also. Select this one, create a new layer and assign object to this one. So right now it is done. Double click on this one and name this as monitors. Accept and save and hide it now. And what we need now, we need to have that first model, that is AC model. File option, import now. Today so right now we are using the import option to import the asset now. Import. First of all, let me take the AC option and import it. Right now we can see this is the object we are having, we can see. Okay, now we need to have a small size. Select this completely, select this first complete object and Ctrl G to group first this one. Right now it is grouped. Now place R key and try to decrease the size. Based on the grid, you need to decrease the size. Okay, move up and enable these 2 options, and the third one also. Zoom and see where we are placing the AC on this one. Right now still it is a little big size, make it a little small and rotate it now. Rotate how much? 90 degrees. So 90 degrees over here in the Y direction. Try to take the move tool and try to move it and place it on the wall here now. But right now still it is big size. As per the proportions, we need to decrease the size on this. Move it up and place it on this side. Little bit more small. That's it. So we need to have 2 ACs in between now. So what I'm doing, I'm placing in between the, what do we say, these lights actually. Place it over here, first one. And second one more I'm placing, Ctrl D and try to place one more object over here. Now come back to the top portion and see whether it is properly attached to the, what do we say, wall or not. just move this forward and try to attach exactly to the wall here. That's it. Okay, now come back to this one and we can see the ACs are over here. Okay, and next one is what, so this one also we need to have this one, select this two single piece, use your up arrow key to select the complete group, and then we assign, okay, to the new layer and double click on this one and name this as AC. Okay, so ACs are enough in this one, save this one. Right now maybe I have given the space, that is enough. Done. I'll hide this all now, right now. And whenever you are saving this file, and try to save this file with the AC also, file option and incremental save on this one. Incremental save, what happen now, it will give you numbers and it will save your file into incremental save. Number it will provide 001 on this one. Okay, so that is very much required. Why? Because in stages wise we need to save the file. If anything got corrupted, you will be having a backup file for that. Okay, so right now this is done. Now let me import the second option, that is flower pot. I'll import. Go to the file, import option, select the flower pot and say open, import, zoom out and we can see the size. Select all, group it first, Control G immediately. Use scale and try to decrease the size on this. Okay, enable the scene now. Right now this is required, only this one. Okay, and we need to put this one over here inside this portion. Now make it more small size, move this up, okay, and try to project it inside this one. Use your up arrow key to select the complete group and project it here. So you can see right now the height and down here now, but again we need a small size, hence proportions is not going according to this. This much is enough. Let me project this one over here, slightly outside a little bit, and Control D and try to make a multiple pieces on this one, and Control D and one more Control D to make it 4 pieces on this one. Okay, my AC we have attached, so we have put the AC. Okay, and second one flower vase is also completed. Now let's again select this all once again. Now use your up arrow key to select the complete group, okay, and assign, create a new layer, assign the selected object to the particular layer. Now again name this as flower pot, we can see, accept and say save on this. Right now I'll hide this one also. Everything is right now hidden. Now again I am saving incremental save. Why? Because this stage I need to save, so I'll go with the incremental save option. Means something if it has happened, I can go back to the previous one. File option, import. Now let's go to the bookshelf now, this one, books option in this one, zoom out. We can see the books, okay, which side you want to keep it now, we can see. This is what inside portion and this is what backside portion. Okay, select this complete model, select this all and Control G to group. Okay, and enable this room option in this one. Right now very much big size, try to decrease the size on this one based on the requirement here, interior requirement. Okay, rotate it. Move tool, and we need opposite direction, so rotate it approximately 180 degrees. 180 degrees. Now accept move tool now, and try to project this one inside the shelves here now. So you can see the shelves are smaller and the books are bigger. So reduce the size and organize. let me move this one and make a copies. Control D and try to move up. Okay, one more Control D, move up and try to organize this one on the left side here. Okay, I'm taking another copy of this one and try to move right side here. And few of the books which I don't want here now, that is outside, it is coming outside this block now. Select 1, 2, 3. Okay, and this other option 4 and delete this all because we want till here only. Okay, now select this one, use your up arrow key and select the next one by using shift and up arrow key to select the complete group and try to move this left side here. Similar copy we want it up, Control D and try to make it another copy on the top here. What happened now, we got a shelf here now. So similarly I need one more block here now, this one more block we want it on this side. So select this one and select this one and use your up arrow key to select the complete group. Control D, try to move this one and try to place it over here, and one more Control D and try to move up here. Select only one, use your up arrow key and try to grab it down here and try to place it on this side. And this block we want it completely, use up arrow, Control D and try to move it and place it here. Now compared to this one, this is a little larger. Okay, let me select the other group. This is smaller, Control D. Otherwise this is also a little smaller, Control D and try to move this on the other side. Now we can see complete block of the shelf is ready also, right? So the books are ready. And AC, one second, let me select the books, one second, all the books we can say. Okay, select this one and use your up arrow key. All the books are selected. Now just delete and see whether the books are selected or not. Yes, all the books are selected. Now go and create a new layer and name this one as books. Save this one now. Right now we can see we can hide the books if you want it. Now we are having flower pot, we can having AC, we can have this monitors, we can have the light holders also. Now everything is inside the scene now. Can you see? Now before means moving to the other thing, what's the chairs we need it on this one. Now we need to create a chair also inside this one. Okay, so I'll show you the chair creation tomorrow. Okay, so other asset which is required here now, small asset, that is sculpt model, which I said I want to keep that sculpt model here, and small decorative item, one more item I'll keep it over here, and we'll apply sky portal for this one so that we can have a basic light from outside. Okay, so yeah, first of all, as I'm just placing this one now, so go to the file option, place import option, select the sculpt model and say import. And now right now we can see it is very big. Select this complete model and try to move and see. Okay, now use your scaling and try to scale from the center now. Move this and place it exactly into the scene. Okay, decrease the size again. Second, scale and Control G to group this one. Right now modify pivot point center. Now we can see the pivot point, we got it in center. Just place it exactly onto the object and reduce the size of this object a little bit more. Move it down here. Now we can see right now it is projected on this side, and try to move this back side here. Okay, so we need 3 pieces of this one. So go to the top portion first, whether it is placed exactly in between the 2 monitors or not. Control D and try to make it another copy in between, and again Control D and try to make it another copy over here now. Okay, now let's go back to the perspective and check from this side. Right now we can see the scalp model is ready on this side. Okay, now this model is also placed it on this one now. Okay, so let's take the render and see once. Now go to the render settings on this, render option in this one. IPR render is there, and open render so view, and second one render the current frame, and IPR render is there. All three options we can use it. Instead of this one, now if you can see here now. Right now the render view is open. Now when we render this one now, it will show you the output on this one. Even though we don't have light, we don't have any texture, even though the Maya will render this option. But what happened, it will show you in Arnold render on this one. So Arnold render will not work perfectly on this one without lights. Right now the scene is little heavy. Why? Because we have so many assets in this one. Right now this is rendered, but we cannot see anything. Now if you maximize this one now, the viewport, if you maximize, right now it is showing Arnold over here now. Instead of Arnold, if I go with the Maya software render, and when you click render, now everything will be visible on this one. See, can you see? But right now we don't need this one. I need a Maya Arnold render only. Why? Because that render is little bit more advanced than this one now. Right now as it is, it will show you in this render, Maya software render. I don't want this. I need Maya Arnold render only. Okay, so right now there is no light, so it will not display anything. Now one more way we can enable this one, Arnold and render on this one. Right now we can see it is enabled. Just play this button to render this view here. It is starting rendering now. Now we can see see this over here now. When the render it is rendering, it is showing the rendering time. Then after this one, it will show you the time, how much time it has taken to render this one. Yeah, 1 minute. Let it complete. I'll show you one more time. It is rendering. Why? Because it has a huge scene, so it will take little time. As you can see now, 28 seconds it has taken over here. Can you see? I'll close this one again. I'll open. Stop this one. Close this. Go to the Arnold. Here, Arnold render view. Yeah. Render view. Yes. Once it is done, just click this play button over here, red color play button. Now it will render this complete view. Okay, did you got the all assets? Did you download all assets? Do you want me to send it to you? Okay. Yeah, I'll send it. Why? Because 1 minute. Let me stop my sharing so that you can share your screen. Yeah, you can share. Okay. That's okay. Good. Books we have kept it here, right? Perfect. Okay. Very nice. Yeah. Very good, very good. It is looking good now. Okay. Now if you want, you can create a flower vase over here. If you want, you can download also. Okay. And try to yeah, bigger one. Yeah. Okay, right. So done. Good. Now let me start sharing this one now. Okay, now render we have seen, but right now 30 seconds it has taken. But unfortunate is what, we don't have anything to see in the screen, in the scene right now, because we don't have any light at all. Minimize this render view. Minimizing this, it will go to the bottom left side. Now what we need to do, we need to apply one sky portal for giving the visibility, means light from the outside environment we can see. So what to do for this one? Now go to the Arnold light and say sky dome light on this one. Yeah. Okay, for this one we need SDRI images, so I'll share the SDRI images with you. 1 minute. Let me share the SDRI images. So I am coming to this portion and go to the source images and try to paste it inside this one. 3 SDRI images I am having. If you want to see, you can see this SDRI images over here. These 3 images. 1 minute. हेलो,
अस्सलामुअलैकुम, मैं डिग्री कॉलेज से बोल रही हूँ।
हाँ बोलिए।
ये सानिया फातिमा की एग्जामिनेशन फी पे नहीं हुई है सर।
कितने हैं मैडम?
वो 2700 कुछ है, 2720 आई थिंक।
ओके ओके, ठीक है।
तो सर कल लास्ट डेट है, कर दीजिए, ठीक है ना?
ठीक है।
जी हाँ।
Okay, so I have taken these 3 images on this one, SDRI images. Now when we go to this option now, inside this sky portal, so we have to insert the sky portal. So go to the Arnold light and sky dome light on this one. So I'll share the files also, sky dome lights. 1 second, let me first share so that you can have that files also. D drive. Files. Yeah. I have shared all the 4 files. If you have downloaded, so that I'll show you the next process. Okay. Try to keep in source images. Is it done? Okay, right. Once it is downloaded, let me know. Yeah, done. Okay. Till that time, what I'll do, I'll render this scene and I'll show you how this will look without any exterior means image lightings. Can you see now? Means we have not applied any SDRI image inside this one. Without that also, now we can see the scene is little bit visible on this one. Okay, and if stop this one, now go to the attribute editor on this one. Now here are the properties of SDRI images. Froze? 1 minute. Okay. Maybe it is rendering, that's the reason it is little slow, I think. So now first of all we need to increase the intensity. Okay, and let's come back into the Maya and render this again and see once. Can you see now? What happened now? I have increased the intensity to 4.7 something or around 5. Now my scene is totally lighted on this one without any lights. Only just I have applied sky dome light on this one. Can you see it? intensity, only one, no other property, only one I have increased it. Render, that to Arnold render view, that is okay. In that one we need to stop and play this one. Yes, okay. So what we need to do now, I'll stop this one now. Render, I want to stop it. Why? Because I want to implement the the picture, that is SDRI image I want to implement, so that I can get my view more clear and more better light for this one. So in the color section over here now, can you see? Over color section on the right side, checker box is there. Can you see the checker box on the color side, right side? This one. Is it, my screen is visible? Okay, over here, over here. Right side checker box. Once you click this one, it will ask you file. Select this file option in this list. Over here, file. Click file, and then it will open this box. Click this folder icon over here on the right side, and then select the SDRI image, whichever image you want. You can see the preview on the right side only. See this one, second image, and then third image now. Now third image is better for me, so I'll open the third image, that is sunflower one. We can see. Open it now. Okay. Now I'll go to the render. Now I'll render once again with this same option. Okay, just open the render view and render this one. Now the render is giving a light sunlight, okay, and as well as the complete view is looking little what is it, yellowish color on this one. That too based on the environment, like is it a day environment, as evening or morning, we have to select the SDR images based on that. Right now my image is not visible through this one, so what I'll do, I'll stop this one. Let me delete this what do we say, glass one. What I'll do, in place of deleting, I'll go and I'll create one layer and hide these layers now. Select this and create a new layer and hide these particular options here. Select this too, and one second, select this object, right click, add selected object to this one now. So now we can see the view and we can see the render also. Render this one again, start the render. Now we can see more better light and more better visual also. Yeah, can you see the screen now? Now this is the render, what I am getting on this one. Still it is rendering. Now I have not defined any values for this one, just we have taken the image, we have applied the image, and the render is giving a basic light on this one. That's it, outside light we can say, and we can see the light and shadows also. We can see over here sunlight and shadows for this one. Clear this point? Okay. Now let's go and define certain properties for this sky dome light on this one. So I'll stop this one rendering, select this light or sky dome light on this one, go to the attribute editor. Now in this one I am using the option called, what do we say, using color temperature. Use color temperature on this one. Okay, I have enabled this option now. Once again render and see this one. See any difference in this? Yeah, little bit we can see. Okay, now right now I want to stop it. Now I want to give a little bit white, so white color in this one. So what I'm doing, I'm increasing the intensity to right side so that I can see how much I have applied this one now. So again I'll render. Approximately I've applied somewhat 10,000 some change. The image is little yellow, so because of that reason it is showing little yellow, but it is giving a white color, a bluish color render we can say, because of the this temperature value high more on this. Okay, so I'll stop. Now instead of what is it, 10,000, I am giving minus, not minus, we can say approximately around 2,000 on this one, 2,000. Okay, again render and see what happened now. Slightly minor difference will be there. You don't see any major difference in this now, because sky dome light, sky dome image is stopping that as means temperature which we are applying through the what is the sky dome light we can see. Is it okay? So what I'm doing here, one more option is there. Can you see the normalize option over here now? I'm removing the normalize option now. Now I want to see what is happening without render. I want to see the output, how it is happening. First I'll keep the normalize on. Can you see this viewport option, perspective viewport, one light is there over here now, this icon. Click this icon so that you can see the light here itself. And with this one I am enabling the second option, that is so what is it, shadows and ambient occlusion also I need to enable, so that we can see the slightly shadows on this side now. Right now I have given more intensity and all. Just render this and see once now. I have not so disable this what do you say, normalize option now. Now I'll disable. This is the render, and right now we can see the scene. If I remove this normalize option, okay, now again render and see this one now. Okay, you can see less yellow and more better result for this one. Okay, now I'll zoom out and see this one, maximize, and you can see the result over here, what we are getting on this one. Still it is rendering. Right now we have not applied any interior light now till now. Just we are taking the outside exterior light for giving a visibility of this one. Now what I'll do, I'll increase the sample rate. Sample rate will take more render time. Right now how much time it has taken? Approximately some time it has taken. So let me render this and see once now. When we increase the sample rate, what will happen? It will give you more detail, what do we say, render for this one now. is taking time because it is rendering properly, and these small details also it may recover now. And more render time will take. Why? Because we need to increase more sample rates for removing the complete noise from the scene. Okay, till now this is enough for us having a visual look and feel how the image is looking on this side. Now this is one result. Okay, now I want to see the preview with image, without image, how it will look like. Right now with image it is looking like this, so I'll stop this one. Now here we have a snapping option. Can you see this in the bottom? Snap, store a snap option. Click this one. So what happened, it will store this value over here. Now what I'm doing right now, I'll go to the color option. Here can you see the color option over here? Color. Now click on the color option and select this image and delete the image source on this one. Now press enter after this one. So what happened now? There is no more image inside this one now, inside the scene. Okay, now come back and render this one now once again. What happened now? You can see the complete blue color over here now. Because of that image, it was giving an yellow color because my image was little evening environment. Okay, so I have not taken any image now. I have done just directly I have applied sky dome light and it is rendering with the same value what we have taken here now. Let's render this one and then we'll go with the other option. Okay, tomorrow we'll create a chair and we'll keep the chair and basic coloring will apply to certain objects we can see. Okay, like flooring will apply, what do we say, wooden flooring will apply, and for the walls we apply slightly some wall texture. Okay, on the roof we'll apply some and for the AC and all half white will apply. For monitors we so sculpt model is there, they will apply golden color for this one. Okay, like this we'll try to apply some basic coloring on this one. Okay, right now my render is ready. Now we can go and we can snap this one also. Now we are having two snaps here, first one and second one. See the difference here now. Okay, now let's go and increase the value. Okay, properties on this one. Now let me select this object again, sorry, attribute editor, select this light and go back in this one. Okay, now once let's go back here. One second. Now here you can see all the values we are having. Now if I go with the normalize option now in this one, okay, normalize option, how it is rendering this normalize option, let's see. Right now it is rendering, it is started rendering now. One second. Click here. Now whenever you are activating this one now, see what happened now, it will start rendering. Stop this one and you can see the render option here now. Render, what happened now, it is showing more light on this one. If you remove the if you enable the normalize option over here now, and my sample rates are little high, 5 I have given over here now. Okay, now this is also rendered. Let me take the snapshot. Now we can see the difference here now. Okay, 1, 2 and 3. Now let's go to this option now. Let's apply this next option, that is exposure more on this one. Now again render this one now. Now what happened now? More exposure, more heavy light on the scene. We don't want this much of heavy light. Okay, now whenever you are implementing any light, we need interior light separately for this one. So I'm reducing the exposure, this one now, temperature to normal. Exposure also I'll reduce it. Why? Because too heavy exposure we are having in this one. So we can see now a small portion is visible like this now. Right now we can see 1, 2 and 3 examples over here now. This is how this render can be done on this one now, okay. Later we'll insert one more sky dome light on this one. So I'm deleting this sky dome light, and if you render now, nothing will be visible on this one. Again back. So what I'll do, I'll take one more now. One more time I'll use the same option. See here now. Attribute editor. Now sorry, enable this one. Now go to the Arnold lighting and sky dome light on this one, and directly go to this color settings. Now without color settings, we'll use the temperature and we'll see the render on this one. Zoom and open the Arnold render view. Now we can see this will show you yellowish color on this one now. Now what happened now? I'm decreasing this without any image. I have applied this one now. We are having a little bit orange color environment in this one now. Without sky dome light, without sky dome image options. Now if you apply image, there won't be any using of temperature. Temperature will not be available for you. Okay. So now if I remove this normalize option now, see what happened now, more better result you will get it on this normalize option. Okay, I'll enable this one. Now temperature we can decrease to more vibrant colors if you want it, little bit softer colors if you want it, slightly we can say evening environment around 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. It will give you a slightly yellowish color on this one. If you want cool environment, move it towards right side, you will get cool environment, nothing but blue color we can say. Sorry, not this one, exposure I have increased, sorry, exposure this one now. What happened now, it will give you a blue color on this one. That is cool environment. Temperature we are making cool and hot here now. Hot will give you a yellow color on this. Okay, later we can increase the intensity. Now I'm increasing the exposure level. Now we can see exposure level we are increasing inside the scene now. Without any picture. Okay, and I am increasing the sample rate also to 3. Now we can zoom and we can see the result over here now. Okay, now little bit intensity also I'll increase it so that you can see. Right now we can see the scene. I'm increasing little bit intensity for this one now. What happened? We got more better light on this one now. See. So this is without picture. Now if I want picture I can apply, but what happened, the automatically this environment, so using the temperature option we cannot implement. Okay, picture light will be implemented, picture property will be implemented to you. Now can you see? Now this complete scene is lighted with normal environment option, so I'm saving this one also. Now we can see first one with picture, the environment. This is without picture with the blue color environment. This is normal, so using what do we say, normalize option and using exposure more, and this is only normally sky dome light without picture now. Okay, so like this we can implement the render option, this one. Okay, I'm stopping this render. Now this is how the render will be done. Okay, so tomorrow what we'll do, we'll attach something else in this one, the chair and some small assets I'll be adding on this one. Okay, and some small lights also I'll implement on the wall, so it will look nice on this area. Okay, and finally we'll finish it with the basic coloring and basic lighting inside the scene also. Okay, right? Okay then, right. Okay then, welcome. Bye.